Hi friends, this is BIJEETA. Welcome to my channel once again. Today in this video I'll cover an important topic, that is third party sale scenario. Now what is third party sale scenario? Say for an example, every business has its own product to be sold. Okay, say for an example, I have a business to sell the computers and the laptop. Okay, however sometimes very often I do get some other offer that the computer table. However, I do not produce computer table. I do not have any business process to manufacture computer table. I only manufacture computers and laptops. However, once I receive such kind of orders which are not been produced by my company itself, then what I do is I order those product to those vendors who all produce this kind of product. Okay, say for an example, as my example is the computer table. As I do not produce computer table, I do not manufacture computer table, so I rather, as soon as I receive a sales order from my customer related to the computer table, I rather order the same to a vendor who manufactures computer table. Okay, so as soon as I place an order to my vendor, they start creating the computer table, and once the computer table is been manufactured, then the same gets delivered to my customer, and then the billing and the rest of other scenario gets completed. So that's the concept of third party sale scenario. That means what? That means those kind of products which I myself do not manufacture, instead of rejecting those orders, I do accept those orders, but I get them delivered to my customer by some other party, by some other vendor. Okay, so that's the concept of third party sales. Okay, so in order to perform the third party sales scenario, I have to choose the material master here, and I have created one notepad for the reference. So first of all, material master, I have chosen a material master which is to be performed as the third party material. Say for an example, pen. I do not produce pen, but once I receive the order of pen, then I do place an offer to a vendor who manufactures pen, and then I deliver it to my and then I get it delivered to my customer. Okay, and one more point, once I will place an offer to a vendor who manufactures pen, I myself will not receive the product. I will not do the goods receipt. Rather, the vendor whom I am placing the order to manufacture the pen, that vendor themselves will deliver the product to the customer directly. Okay, that's the concept of third party sales. So I have chosen a material. I am going to the material master MM02. Here I have to do some setting to perform the third party sales scenario. So I have a material pen. Now I am going inside it. Giving my plant. The material master will be opening up. Then I have to go to the sales organization view to show you a setting which is related to the third party sales. Sales organization data 1, no, sales organization 2. Here see, general item category group. Okay, here you have to choose BANs. BANs means third party item. I am showing you here. It is a standard item category group. Okay, for the third party sales, it has been provided by SAP itself. It is a standard provided one by SAP. So I have used this one. So if you have any item category group created for your third party sale, then you can choose that one as well. So this is my standard one. I have chosen that, and the material has been saved. For my case, the material was already set up, so no changes made here. Now that's all the thing which could have been done for the data. Okay, so material master data now is correctly maintained. Now straight away I'll do a sales order. Okay, I'm receiving a sales order from my customer. Okay, so first of all I'll go to the sales order creation. I'm going to VA01. I think I had typed it wrong. /NVA01. Going to create a sales order. Given the order type, sales organization, distribution channel and division, all these things are given. Going inside it, I'll be choosing my customers. Now I'll be choosing my material. My material was pen. Then I'm receiving, say for an example, I'm receiving only one quantity of order for this material from my customers. So given it, now again I'm choosing my plant here. I'm choosing amount here as well. Now just pressing enter. It may take a bit time to populate all this data. Now see, automatically 10 has came up in the item category. However, I will not take this. I'm going inside this. 10 is a standard item, but I'll rather choose TAS here. TAS means third party item. So as I'm going for the third party scenario, third party sales scenario, I have to make my system able to understand that it is my third party sales scenario. So don't expect me to perform normal cycle here. Rather, after as soon as I receive the sales order, I'll rather place a purchase order to one of my vendor, and that vendor will themselves deliver this product to my customer. So the delivery and all these things will be happening differently. Okay, so I have to instruct my system that it is a third party sales scenario, so we have to follow process likewise. So I will be choosing TAS here. Now I have chosen TAS. I am pressing enter. Now here what will happen is, as I have chosen TAS here, means I have chosen the third party sales scenario, that is why system will create a purchase requisition automatically. Okay, and once the purchase requisition will be created automatically, the purchase order will be followed. Okay, so I am providing my purchase group here. Okay, and see, the IR is automatically chosen. I will not choose GR. Why? The reason being, I will not receive goods. Now that depends upon your business scenario, how you want to perform it. If you want to receive goods by yourself, then you can choose the GR, and then after, if you want to deliver your goods to your customer, then choosing the GR would be the correct alternative. But here in my case, I don't want to receive the goods. Okay, rather I want these goods to be delivered to the customer directly. Okay, so then that is why I am not choosing this. Rather IR is already chosen, and that is perfectly okay. Now coming back, now going to payment term I'm choosing, and then Inco terms I'm choosing. Now going to the incompletion log to check whether at all I'm missing anything. Freight is redetermined, fine. Document is complete, perfect. Now I'm just saving it. Sales order will be saved. Then I'll be showing you that in the sales order itself, a purchase requisition number will be generated, which I require to process the purchase order accordingly. It may take a bit time to save the sales order. So sales order would be followed by the purchase order. This is the sales order number 12073. Let me note it down. 12073. Okay, fine. Now wait, I'll be going and displaying the sales order. Yes, this is my sales order going inside. Now double clicking on the line item, going to the schedule line, and then see, this is the purchase requisition. See, I have not created any purchase requisition myself, but as I have chosen the third party sales, system has automatically created a purchase requisition based on which I later can process the purchase order. So I have noted the purchase order, purchase requisition number. Here purchase requisition PR is this. Okay, now I'll be going to create a purchase order /n ME21N it may take again a bit time. Yes, it has arrived. So I'll be choosing my vendor whom I'll be ordering to manufacture the pen. Okay, I'm choosing my material here, and then purchase quantity 1, then net price, and then plant, and then going to provide the purchase requisition number. This is the purchase requisition number. I'll be pasting the purchase requisition number here, just pressing enter. Currency also entered. I think I have missed something in the header part. I'll be going to the header. I have pressed enter. It will pop up all the informations which I had given earlier. Enter purchase organization EAS. In the header part I have missed something. Yeah, so providing the purchase organization here. Perfect. Now going to check it. No messages issued during check. Fine. Yes, we'll be saving it. Purchase order will be created. Purchase order has been created. Now we'll be copying the purchase order number and will be keeping it separately in my notepad for the future reference. So purchase order has been created. Fine. Now I'll be performing the following steps. My purchase order number, now we'll be pasting it here. Purchase order. Perfect. Now we'll be cancelling this. Now let me do one thing. Let me go to my sales order and let me check the document flow of it. It must be having the purchase order number mentioned as well in the document flow. Let me check. Yes, the sales order is followed by the purchase order number. Perfect. Now this is what was expected. Now as I had mentioned that I have not ticked the GR while doing the sales order, hence I don't want to post any GR because I had given the order to other vendor to manufacture pen, and this will be delivered to my customer. Then what will be the next step? I have to straight away do the IR, means billing, means my vendor will be delivering the product to end customer. Then I have to do billing to my vendor, means vendor the billing part will be done. I mean this billing would be cleared with me and the vendor. Okay, so I have to complete the billing. I'll be going to Miro, means IR, the invoice should be received. Okay, and it should be cleared from both the aspect, from both the perspective. So I'm putting my invoice date here, I'm putting my amount here. I'll be putting my purchase order number here, purchase order number here. Now we'll be just pressing enter. It will pull all the informations from the previous steps. Pulled. Okay, now I'll be going to simulate baseline date. Fine, I'll be giving the baseline date. We'll be clicking on the simulate. Now just check what will be the accounting entry. The accounting entry should be here, cost of goods sold will be coming to the picture. Why? The reason being, I am delivering, my vendor is delivering this product to customers, so cost of goods sold would be debited. Okay, and the vendor would be credited. Why? The reason being, I had placed the order to vendor, vendor has delivered this product to my customer, so vendor should be credited. Okay, because vendor should be paid. Okay, so I have to pay my vendor. Okay, so vendor should be credited here and cost of goods sold would be debited here. Okay, so I'm happy with the accounting entry. I hope you understand why the cost of goods sold is being debited. The reason is very simple. Just follow the steps what happens while doing a normal sales process. I am not it is a normal sales, it is a sales process only which is been directed by a vendor. Okay, so in the normal sales process, as cost of goods sold should have been debited, here in this case cost of goods sold is also to be debited. And in normal Miro, what happens, GRIR comes into picture. Here GRIR is not coming into picture. The reason being, I am not at all receiving any goods, so goods receipt, invoice receipt is not at all required here, hence GRIR is not at all coming into picture. So obviously the cost of goods sold will be coming into the picture. The reason being, with this value the product is been delivered to my customers. Okay, so cost of goods sold debit to vendor, simple. Now I'm just posting this entry. So the invoice would be invoice receipt, means the Miro would be posted, and then after I'll do the customer billing. Okay, means the vendor has delivered its product to the customer. Now I myself will have to clear the billing with the customer. Okay, now you know the accounting entry I just have shown. Now I am going to the billing to do the customer billing. Going to the sales order first. Sorry, I have to go to VA02. Going inside. Now going to billing. So once I do the billing, then the normal accounting entry will be posted, that is customer debit to sales revenue, simple. Now I'll just save it, billing will be posted, simple. A simple document will be posted. Okay, document has been posted. Now again I am going to show you the document flow. VA03, going inside, document flow. See, sales order, purchase order, invoice, accounting document of the invoice. Now going to the accounting document of the invoice, it obviously would be customer debit to sales revenue. Simple, normal accounting entry which happens against customer billing. Okay, so normally this happens. And the other step means here PGI did not happen, as I did not deliver the product, rather my vendor delivered the product. So rather in PGI what happens, the cost of goods sold come into picture, that has came into picture while doing the my row. So here in our case we can state in other words that my row is the PGI here. Okay, my row is the delivery here. Okay, we are delivering the product by doing the my row here. Okay, their cost of goods sold got debited. Okay, so that's the common concept. Now in the cost of goods sold, how came into picture, that I hope by the time you all know. If you don't know, I am showing you. I am going to OBYC. Going to GBB, sorry, I went into other GBB. Yes, my chart of account given. See, 115 is the cost of goods sold account. I am showing you /n ME23N, where I can show you the purchase order history as well. 115 is the cost of goods sold account. This one going to the purchase order number, it was 91. Purchase order history. Yes, see, IR going inside. Going to the follow on documents, accounting document, cost of goods sold 115 as maintained in the OBYC. I hope this much is clear to you. If it is not, then please put your comments in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all of your query. And it is a very important lesson. It is a very common topic. It is a real-time topic. So I would request you all to watch the video carefully. I'll surely come up with some other video in coming days. Till then, keep watching the channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.